Well, hello there folks and welcome back to the Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. New week, new video, another brand new video, head-to-head video, Springbank head-to-head, brother and sister, relatives, siblings, whatever you want to call it, the Springbank 12 cask strength and the Springbank 15. I'm going to battle them, I'm going to head them together. One is bourbon, one is sherry. So you sherry guys should get something from this, and you bourbon guys should get something from this. One's at cask strength, one's at 46% ABV. So yes, they're not evenly matched, they're just relatives, they're just from the same place. Just going to put them side by side, just for the pure fun of it, to see the difference between the bourbon casks and the sherry casks. So guys, strap yourself in. Pour yourself a dram. If you have any of these, then dive in, share them with us, and sip along. And hopefully we can do some fun together. We do some whiskey sipping together, and at the end we'll probably score them, rate them, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to start with the 15 because the 15 is 46% ABV. So I'm going to start with a lower ABV. This is a Springbank 15. I'm not too sure of the mix, but I know there's quite a bit of sherry in this one. This is, for the geeks out there, this was bottled on the 24th of January 2022, and I'm just getting in time just to do this. I mean, I've done this somewhere back in the day, around about 22, I'm not too sure, to be honest. I've not went back and looked. 46% ABV, got a coin on it, let's get it off. 46%, natural colour, non-chill filtered. So this was January 2022. Well, so it's that typical. I'm the one to say it's typical Springbank, but it's a typical sherry nose, sweet sherry sweetness, some candied fruits, and that little waft of smoke. But once you get past the wafts of smoke, it is apples, grapes, plums, apricots, all that stuff's going on. A little bit of herbal, little herbal note, maybe a little bit herbal, maybe minty, but it's earthy. Real earthy on the nose. Earthy, and of course it has that Springbank funky thing. Whatever that, how we determine that, it's got that little funky vibe. And it may, if you did this blind, it may let you know that it's a Springbank. But it has that Springbank thing. But it's sherry, it's apples, grapes. Not too much of the sherry stuff on the nose. It's more fruity, plums, apricots. It's a real fruity nose. So let's nose the other one. Let's get the coin off that one. So this is the Springbank 12 cask strength. This is the 8th of September 2021. So it's a wee bit earlier than the. This is 55.9. So it's a big ramp in ABV. And I'm pretty sure this one was all bourbon. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure it was all bourbon. So this is a wee bit different. This is more citrus fruit. Citrus, apples, mango. They have that little bit of that little maritime, that little coastal vibe. Again, it's fruity. It is fruity, and again, there's a little whiff. I think the Springbank gives a wee bit more smoke than this one does. This has got a wee hint of smoke in the back. This is a wee bit more a machine oil thing going on, a wee bit more minerality, a little earthy note, and this is a little bit dirty. So this is heading towards a little bit of the dirty side. Yeah, super nice. So Springbank, yeah, guys, I know you're probably saying, Alan, why are you reviewing Springbank? They're so difficult to get a hold of. I honestly think they're getting easier, guys. I think if you really want, if you go down that Springbank rabbit hole and you find your ways, and we find our ways of doing things, and it happens, we manage to get them somehow. We walk into a shop and we stumble on it, or we have our connections, we have our mules, we have our people who are visiting and they'll bring stuff back. So there's lots of ways. Get involved with your local whiskey shops, get them some business throughout the year, and I'm sure they'll help you out with some Springbank. So yeah, so I think they're there to get hold of. So let's get these onto the palate. Let's taste them, see what's going on. Let's see what all the fuss is about. Springbank 50 to the hatch. Responsibly, of course. See, well, it's still nice. Even though I've got this far down, guys, this is still punchy. It's still spicy, peppery. So, on that arrival, it's a wee bit sweet, it's a wee bit sour. It's smoky and it's herbal. So there's a few bits going on. But then, the sherry stuff starts to work now. The plums come in, some dark juicy plums, some dark forest fruits, a little bit of blackberry. It's super juicy, folks. Super juicy. Then we get some chocolate, some dark chocolate, some cherry, maybe some red cherry, but the thing of it. But also, it's fudgy. It's fudgy, dark fudge, dark toffee, bit of red berry. Let's do another wee sip. Bit of research. Yeah, fudgy, red berries. Heading to the finish, it becomes a wee bit leathery. It's a wee leathery note. A little bit with the. It's more smoky on the palate and on the nose than it is on the palate. There's still a tiny wee dryness in the back, wee sooty thing in the back, but you'd probably miss the smoke if you weren't looking for it. On the nose, you can pick up a wee bit more prominently. Finish: red berries, citrus, maritime, smoky, honey, and oak. So yeah, there's lots of bits going on. Let's have a quick palate cleanse. Let's get ready for this big bad boy. So yeah, Springbank 12 cask strength, September 21. Cheers. Again, little smoke there. Little smoky campfire, bonfire thing. Distant. This is a wee bit more orangey. Orange, mandarin, lemon. So the citruses are there again. The lemon juice, the orange juice. Mango, peach. Spicier. And it's probably the proof. It's higher proof. This is 55.9, so it jumps up from the 46. So it's almost 10 points higher. It's punchier. It's a little bit more aggressive. Maybe aggressive is the wrong word. It's quality whiskey. It's punchy whiskey. If you like your higher ABVs, so if you're a cask strength drinker, guys, the 12 might be right up your street. If you're like me and you like your sherry and you like your bourbon whiskies at that slightly lower ABVs, then you might go down the 46% ABVs. You might prefer the Springbank 10 rather than the cask strength. But if you like the higher ABVs, then dive up to the cask strength. Ginger, salt and pepper. Again, it has that little funky vibe going on as well. So yeah, this is real nice. Finish. Let's do a wee bit, another wee bit for the finish. This is more your bourbon vibe. This is more your kind of lighter end of the scale. This is, yeah, it's fruity. It's lots of fruits, a little bit of tropical fruit, a little bit of ginger spice, salt and pepper, maybe a wee bit of a hint of vanilla and a wee bit of light toffee going on in there as well. But it has that funky thing, the funky Springbank thing that I can never put my finger on it, but the Springbank thing is there. The finish is medium long. Citrus fruit, spice, smoky, and it's funky. So yeah, what I've kind of realised with the difference between the two of them is the cask strength. The Springbank 12 cask strength, punchy, powerful, and complex. So it's a punchier whiskey. It's a higher ABV whiskey, bigger booze content, bigger alcohol content. The 15, I think, is a wee bit more kind of rounded, a wee bit more kind of easier on the palate. It's still complex, it's still complicated, it still has all those beautiful things. It just has less booze. And I think that's the beauty of these two whiskies. Springbank are covering all the bases. They're covering it with the 10 at 46%, the 15 at 46, the 18s, and all the bigger ones. Then they can dive in with the high proof stuff, the cask strength stuff, the big ABVs. They cover all the bases. So hands off, tip my hat to Springbank. Both fantastic. Can I pick a winner? Let's see if I can pick a winner now. So yeah, they're two different. One, the 12 cask strength is all bourbon. The 15 is I'm pretty sure is more sherry and a little bit of bourbon in that one. I'm not too sure of the actual content. I'm sure if somebody geeks around the content in the comments, they can dive in and let us know. I'm definitely sure there's more sherry in this one. So yes, it's sherry against bourbon, and you all know I'm a sherry head, but I also like my big proof. So I'm complex with both of these. Do I go for the big ABV? Do I go for the guys? They're both fantastic. I think whatever one you pick up, you're not going to be too far off base. I think there's only a point between them. I'm going to score the Springbank 12 cask strength a 90 out of 100, and I'm going to score the Springbank 15 an 89 out of 100. And the reason for that is I think the cask strength just is more oomph, a wee bit more power going on, a wee bit more, maybe a wee bit more complex if I was being honest. But it's still, the 15 is still fantastic, full of complexity. It's just that lower ABV. So you guys can make your mind up which one you prefer. On any given day, it could be the other way around. So on today's tasting, I'm going to give the cask strength 12 a 90 and the 15 a 89. Guys, if you like the video, don't forget to give me the thumbs up. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to click the bell. The bell's really important, guys. It keeps us updated whenever we're dropping new content out, and it lets you get involved in what we're. If you want to keep up with the channel, you can keep up. Patreon and all that, you can dive into links in the Patreon. We're now selling some sample packs, made-to-measure sample packs. You can choose them, you can pick them. And if you fancy any of that, dive into the comments down below, the description down below. And they're in the description. And other than that, I'm Alan, I'm the Whiskey Friend. Until next time, guys, as always, the pleasure is in the sharing, and don't forget to send some great whiskey straight down the hatch. Cheers, guys.